I don't do reviews very often. Never put a review on YouTube. Putting one on there now. This thing is awesome. Awesome. So I didn't know what it was. I went into Walmart and I saw this sticker. $189. I'm like, what's going on here? It's a 40 volt Hart. I'm like, the one next to it's like 380, 490, something like that. And it's like, oh, confusing. This is a 21-inch cut. And I went to the lady and she was very confused. I said, what's the deal with this sticker? It says $189. What's going on? She goes, oh, maybe it's missing the battery in the charger. I'm like, okay. Where are the batteries? She's like, maybe they're over there. No, they're not. Maybe they're in automotive. I spent like 35 minutes looking for a battery. I finally went on the Walmart website. I found that they're on aisle Y8, which was right across from this. So this was here. You turn around, it was on the other side. The batteries are $178 for a 4 amp hour battery. No charger. I'm like, oh my God. So I looked. Guess what? You can get a blower and a weed whacker, a battery, a 4 amp 40 volt battery, and the charger for $158. I was like, deal. I got this, and I got a blower, a weed whacker, which I'm not going to use because I have a gas powered still, and the battery. So all right, cool. It was raining that day, and I had to buy this off the shelf like this, not boxed. So I put it up on top of my Xterra in the rain, and it rained on it that day and that night. And when I went to put it on the Xterra, I took off the bag, and there was an 8 amp hour battery in there. This was called the Supercharged model. I looked it up on Walmart. They're discontinued. This thing was $488 new. It's got an 8 amp hour battery. They don't have anything but a 6 amp hour battery now, and the 4 amp batteries that come with everything. This thing's a monster. It's cut all of this. Obviously, I only do a little portion at a time because if you use the battery too long, you drain it, it won't last. This is my normal cutting tool. It's a 9, what is it? It's like a 42-inch, 19 horsepower Kohler engine, which I always have problems because I leave in the rain, then I gotta redo the carburetors all the time. So I was like, I'm gonna get an electric one. I'll put it in my shed. This thing won't cut through what that'll cut through. You see all this grass cut? So I did that with, sorry, that's my burn pile. And then the honeybees. You gotta look at them real close. Look at them bees. You hear them buzzing? I cut all this, all this, all this, and all of this. All this grass was this tall. I cut it with that little electric mower. That thing's a beast. It just plows. Look at this. That's 2.5 feet of grass, and it just plows through it. And it's got a bag. It bags it. Cut all this, and it goes underneath my. It goes underneath my zero turn. Can't do that. Cut all this grass. Obviously, the hitch is here. I can't cut that. It cut all this grass. I would have said with one battery, but I used it kind of like 15 minutes, charged it, because I don't want you don't want to kill them. Otherwise, they won't only last a year. And it bagged all the grass. That's now compost. This thing is awesome. And guess what? The cheapest Craftsman push mower. This is self-propelled. I didn't use it while I was cutting because I was like, I want to save battery. The cheapest push mower from Lowe's or Home Depot is $280. Gas mower, like 5 or 6 horsepower. It would not plow through all this. This grass, this section wasn't 2 feet tall, but going down there was 2 feet tall. All of that was 2 feet tall. I'm telling you that this is the best deal I've ever got in my life. And this thing is a beast. The 4 amp hour battery, it struggles a little bit with this thick stuff. The 8 amp battery plows right through it. I'm telling you, if you can get a deal like this, $189 for a $500 mower, that's $100 cheaper than the gas-powered push mower. and it does better. Look this thing up. I've looked at reviews when I bought it. I was like, what did I buy myself? What did I get? Did I get anything worth anything? They really didn't say. They just showed themselves mowing. I'm showing you what I mowed. You can see the 2 feet grass that I mowed. This thing is a beast. Forget the gas mowers. I'm all about solar. Like, I've got a solar. This is going to be a deck for a solar platform for 6 panels so I can go off grid. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Get you one if you can.